Hello everyone. Okay, this is not. Let's be real. I've been uploading for 2 days straight. Like I uploaded like 5 videos in the span of 48 hours. You don't know if this is me anymore. Anyways, today we are going to showcase the new Sword Hunter boy, which is Shungguang in Zenless Zone Zero. So here is her model. It looks very much alike. Really cool. So this is our Sword Hunter with Monarch, Godly stats, a Verb, and her Memoria with Divinity. So first, let's see how much damage she deals fully upgraded.
Huh?
So on max upgrade, she's doing like 19.18 million damage, 6.3 SPA, and 62.2 range. What is this power creep? So now let's read her passives. So the first passive, Sword Force. Gain 1 Sword Force stack every 2 attacks. At 6 Sword Force stacks, enter Illumination. When entering or leaving Illumination, deal 300% of this unit's damage to all enemies. While in Illumination, attacks hit all enemies on the map, buff critical chance by 100% and gain overcrit. Lose 1 Sword Force stack per attack. Whenever this unit gains or loses a self-applied buff, deal 20% of this unit's damage to all enemies in range. Next is Illumination. Attacks bypass 40% of damage reduction. Buff damage by 50% per sword force stack. While in Illumination, inflict 50% slow on enemies in range. Buff damage by 50% each time a sword force stack is lost. Remove the damage gained from lost stacks when Illumination ends. When entering or leaving Illumination, buff the damage of all units in range by 40% for 60 seconds. Now let's read her Memoria. Zen Zephyr. Anytime this unit consumes stacks, buffs own damage by 50% for 60 seconds. Buffs own damage by 300%. Loses 50% per stack of Sword Force currently owned. It says here on her passive, every 2 attacks, 1 Sword Force stack is gained. But while we are gaining Sword Force in her Memoria, we lose 50% of the 300% buff from the damage here. So the reason why she is doing like 19.18 million damage. Wait, what? It's not reducing. Supposedly, every time she gains Sword Force, supposed to lose 50% of that 300%. I don't know what's happening. She is now on 5 sword stacks, so the next attack should be... Yep. There we go. And she also nuked it. You see how like 200 million damage is just... the 200 million health is just gone. Now this is her attacks on Illumination form, and also she has crit and over crit in this form, and every time she loses a sword force stack, she gains damage. Yeah, she gains 40% damage. So this is her animation when leaving the Illumination form, which is really cool. And she also nuked the HP again. It says in her passive that every time she goes into the Illumination form, every attack hits. So that is a map-wide nuke, and her attack is like covers the whole map. Look, I placed three more different Vogitas here. She's attacking over there, but everyone is getting damage at the same time. And also, when she enters or leaves the illumination form, units in range gets a 40% buff on their damage, which is really insane if you think about it. You get a map-wide attack, 2 nukes, crazy. So I'm using a burb familiar if I didn't mention it already. I'm using a burb with like 30% critical damage. Because she already does 100% crit chance, so the crit chance doesn't really matter. But I have bad damage here. I guess it's alright still for her. It's not my best burb yet. I haven't rolled the good burb for now, but it works. 30% damage. We can almost spare her with Iguruma, cause once she enters the illumination mode or form, she gets 50% more damage reduction. And she already has like a 40% buff from damage reduction. So it's like 90% now. And she has 72% crit damage. Let's disable the waves. Let's spawn a Vegeta here. So she's doing like 12 million damage per hit. It's not even 33 million anymore. I mean, it's 61 billion right now. We can't really see the HP drop, but and the nuke is 125 million damage. So I'm guessing that's the same when she enters and leaves illumination. Really cool. She's really good. So that's it for the showcase. I think I have pretty much explained everything in her passives. But to build a team around her, I'm guessing you can put Higuruma here. I don't know. I don't really know what else. Put more damage buffs on her. It's up to you. I think we're going to see with the Anime Vanguards videos this week. We're gonna be uploading Anime Expeditions again. I don't think I'm gonna get the last 2 units. They are permanent anyway, so whatever. Oh, yep. Thanks for watching.